buried within a mountain of official secrets, the truth and the lies. Among hundreds of thousands of pages, the shocking betrayal of the victims of Hillsborough is revealed. The fans who'd made their way across the Pennines that sunny spring Saturday had been betrayed before they even got to the ground. The stadium was a death trap, and the authorities knew it. But this was an era when managing football crowds saw public order put before public safety. Fans herded into pens, treated like animals. So even when it became horribly obvious that lives were being lost, the documents record how a fleet of ambulances was kept outside the stadium, unable to help the injured and dying.
Fans rushed through a broken turnstile, crushing Liverpool supporters against the front of the stand.
It was lies. The gate had not been charged by fans, but opened by police themselves, as the Chief Constable knew only too well. South Yorkshire Police then set about altering the written evidence from the day, amending scores of statements to shift blame away from senior officers and onto the fans.
Even now, 23 years after the event, I would wish to profoundly apologise not only to the family of the 96, but also Liverpool fans in general.
The panel discovered documents which reveal how the police spread their untruths. Local Conservative MP Irvin Patnick was asked to brief a local news agency that Liverpool fans had urinated on police and stolen from the dead. So it was that the Sun newspaper reported police lies as the truth, a vile slander for which 23 years too late, its author, the editor Kelvin Mackenzie, today finally apologised. It's now clear that the original inquiry, held shortly after the tragedy, was not aware just how many key statements had been tampered with or destroyed. The Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher was briefed by her private secretary that the behaviour of South Yorkshire Police was close to deceitful. The terrible events that happened here on a warm, sunny spring Saturday carved deep wounds that are still raw a generation later. The prayer today is that the document release will leave no dark corners where distrust and grievance can breed and allow the healing process finally to begin.
A monumental cover-up and a sickening campaign of vilification against victims, grieving families, traumatised survivors and a city in shock. Today is a rare and famous victory for the individual against the establishment. The indomitable spirit of mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters who waged a long and lonely battle for justice. Walk on with hope in your hearts is a fitting anthem for Liverpool, a city where people believe they never walk alone. Mark Easton, BBC News.